Guys, I just made a quick video. Well, it's not really quick, but I made a little video on explaining how to create new beliefs and why they tell you to get in a good feeling state, why they tell you not to react. And I'm telling you why it is okay to react, but to why it does help you to not react, why it does help you to be in a good feeling state. And why you should persist no matter what. I gave examples on neurons and neural pathways and how they send signals to your brain, and how to create new neural pathways. And yeah, so just let me know what you think about this. I just tried to put it in a way that you would be able to understand. This is the way that I understand it. I don't even know if I 100% got it correct, but this is just what helped me understand how this all works and how to create new beliefs. So let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a little lesson. Okay, so we have beliefs, and then the beliefs that you have create the thoughts that you have. Okay, and then the thoughts that you have create the feelings that you get. Okay, feelings. It's hard to record and write. The feelings, and the feelings that you have create the behaviors that you experience. And the behaviors, all this creates your beliefs. It's an endless cycle. So what do we do about all of this is, in order to create a new belief, we need to have new thoughts, because that's the start of all of it, is thoughts. Your thoughts are creating your feelings. So if you have a belief, let's say that this is your old belief, I am not chosen. And then you have another belief, I am not prioritized. That's not going to fit. And then you have another belief, all men cheat. Or if you're a man, all women cheat. Okay? Let's say those are your beliefs, okay? Now you're going to, if you're feeling like you're not chosen, it's going to create you to feel like shit. And you feeling like shit is going to cause you to react in a way that is not beneficial for you. And then, or if you're in a relationship with somebody and you feel like you're not chosen, you're going to start getting weird feelings. You're going to feel like they are cheating on you, or they're doing something suspicious. So you're going to start looking through their phone or whatever, and it's going to create a belief, because you are going to end up manifesting it. And then you're going to have the belief that all men or women cheat, which is going to create you not being chosen, right? Okay, so what do we do about this is we're going to start by changing our thoughts, okay? Now, here's the thing. If you have a thought that I am not chosen, and you also have a thought that all men or all women cheat, these are both going to need to be addressed, okay? You have to address both of them, and I'll tell you why in a little bit. Okay, so then we're going to start affirming, I am chosen. I am prioritized. All men are loyal. All women are loyal. Okay, so we're going to work on those, but we'll do a general one later. We'll do some umbrellas. I'll explain that later. But okay, so let's say we start affirming, I am chosen. I am chosen. I am chosen. If you say a thought enough, you say this so many times, eventually it will create new feelings. Your new feelings will create new behaviors, and then you'll have a new belief. So ultimately, it's saying thoughts enough to create a new feeling, okay? And this is why Dylan James explains why doing it at night is the fastest way, because your subconscious is wide open and more permeable. So you have 8 hours of just thoughts going straight to your subconscious. And if you have the beliefs, so you can have all of these things in there. Now, affirming works too. I love you, Milo. Yes, well done. Now, you can affirm. That works just as well. The more you affirm the new thoughts, the more dominant they will be. The less you affirm these ones, the more they'll start disappearing, and I'll show you why that is in a little bit as well. So we start affirming, I am chosen, okay? The more you say that, the more your reality is going to start producing examples of why you are chosen, which is going to create a new feeling, which is going to create you changing your behavior. You're not going to start looking through their phone because you feel safe and secure within yourself, because you feel like you are chosen, which creates a new belief, right? Okay. Now, the thing is with feelings, if you've ever heard anybody talk about feeling states, okay, you need to feel it real. This is why they talk about states, okay? If you can get yourself in a good feeling state, and you can successfully not get triggered or reacted by the 3D, but calm yourself down, and then not do the behaviors that you normally would do. So if you say that, if you have a belief you're not chosen, you're affirming I am chosen, and you start getting a feeling that so-and-so's cheating on you, if in those moments you can go do breath work and make yourself feel better, stabilize your state of being, which is your feelings and your thoughts and all that, if you can successfully do that, and then not go through their phone when you feel like you want to, guess what? You're a step closer to changing your beliefs. This is why people tell you to do breath work, to do meditations, to not react, because the faster you do that, the faster that this is gonna come. So yeah, if you can just affirm though, that's enough. It's just, it is kind of a lot harder. It like manifesting with Kimberly says, it's kind of the long way round. If you can step into this new version of yourself, it's going to be a lot easier to create this new belief. If you have the thoughts, feelings, and behaviors of someone that is chosen, guess what? You will be chosen. That's just how it is. Okay? But here's the thing. I'm going to explain another thing about neurons, okay? So we have neurons. This is a neuron. This is, we're going to call this one the motor neuron. There's 3 different types of neurons. Motor neuron. Okay? And then we have this one. This is also a neuron. This is I don't even know if this is what they actually look like, but I just know what they are. Inner neuron. And this is the neuron that connects the motor neuron to the sensory neuron. Okay, sensory neuron. Okay, and okay, so the motor neuron is responsible for muscle function. Okay, and the inner neuron is responsible for connecting a motor neuron to a sensory neuron, or a sensory neuron to another sensory neuron. And a sensory neuron is things that your brain experiences with its senses, such as sight, sound, taste, feel, all that good stuff, okay? So these are all connected, sending signals to each other. And it's like, okay, so let's say you have this neuron, which was created from your sight, sound, taste, and feel. So let's say this one is, you saw someone cheat. Okay, maybe it's your dad on your mom, or your mom on you. Sorry, that's like really not cool. But let's say you saw a dude or a girl cheat on someone, okay? So then you created this little neuron. How did that make you feel? Probably made you feel not so good. But there you have a neural pathway right here. And then you also maybe you heard someone tell you. You heard someone tell you. Heard someone tell you all men or women. Hold on, baby. Hold on, baby. All men or women cheat, okay? See how these are connected? These are all connected, okay? And then you'll probably have like a shit ton of other ones connecting. Okay, and then there's like the big one, okay? You actually, here's another one, another sensory one. Let's say you did get cheated on. You got cheated on. Okay, and then this connects to this one, because what did this do? You getting cheated on made your muscles tense up like a motherfucker, okay? That made you feel sick inside. That put you in fight or flight mode. You never want to experience that again. This is where resistance can come in as well, is because your body does not want to fucking go through that again. Okay? And that triggers your nervous system. Okay, so this right here is a neural pathway, okay? Neural pathway. And a neural pathway is just a string of neurons that are connected to each other, okay? So we have this neural pathway, okay? Now, when we start affirming, I am chosen, and this is why it's important, okay? If you're affirming I am chosen, you're going to create a new neural pathway. I am chosen. And if you successfully make it through, like let's say you say I'm chosen, but you're triggered by the 3D, okay? So let's say the 3D's right here. It's triggering the fuck out of you. But you successfully do the breath work and you get yourself in a good state of being. Remember, if you successfully create the feelings and the behaviors and you don't react like you normally would, then you have I am chosen. Then you will create the new thing that, okay, see, the more that you put this new shit in your body, the feelings, the behaviors, the thoughts, the more easier it's going to be for you to create a new neural pathway. Then it's gonna be like, okay, she is chosen, she was calm, she didn't check her phone, she must be, or he must be, this new version of themselves, like they say they are. So this gets stronger, okay? Every time that you do this, you don't react, you be this new version of yourself, and you don't do the behaviors that you would normally do, and you calm your nervous system, the more dominant this is going to be. And the more dominant that this starts getting, the more it's going to start pushing out evidence like this. You heard someone tell you all men or women cheat. You're going to start getting new evidence, okay? So you're going to start getting people saying, I'm so happy, my boyfriend is so loyal. Is loyal. Okay, which is going to create like a new thing for you, right? It's going to create a new reason for you to believe that this could be true, that really men and women don't cheat, right? And this is why it's important that you do I am chosen, and you work on your beliefs about relationships. Because if you have the belief that I am chosen and you're persisting in I am chosen, but you still have the belief that all men cheat or all women cheat, guess what? You can have the belief that you were chosen, and you will be chosen, but for how long? Because you're still going to have this, you're still going to have this neural pathway, you know, you're still going to have this one that's strong, and eventually it's going to push out if this is still dominant. So you need to work on this. But the reason we use umbrella affirmations is because then you can get all of it. If you use the affirmation, everyone always treats me with love, respect, and kindness, everyone treats me like a goddess, that includes everyone. That includes all men. That cancels out everything. So that's why we use umbrella affirmations and say everyone. Okay, so then you got all these beliefs. You got your muscle sensory, which is calm, state of being. So you've got the thoughts, feelings, and behaviors all together creating a new belief. Well, guess what the cool fucking thing is about this is when you create a new neural pathway, here's your new one. The less you use the old pathways, it will fucking die off and not even exist anymore. So you will never have to worry about this old neural pathway. Once this one is so dominant, once you've created all your new beliefs, you would pretty much have to affirm and persist in these old beliefs to get them back. Isn't that cool? Like, you literally can change your shit. And it's not like terribly hard. Like I said, you can still react and stuff and just keep persisting in your thoughts. It is just a longer way to do it. But if you react, it's fine. Just, you know, keep persisting in your thoughts. But I do recommend doing breath work and changing your behaviors in those moments that you want to react, or you want to go through their phone, or you want to like do the same thing that you used to do. Stop in those moments and be like, okay, I'm saying that I am chosen. What would someone that's chosen act like this? And if the answer is no, then don't do it. Do something else. Do what a chosen person would do. And if you don't know what that looks like, that's okay. Just try your best, okay? Just try to get in a good feeling state. Try to just be happy and chill all the time. Not all the time, but you know what I mean? Let out the emotions that you need to let out, but then just relax, okay? Don't worry, don't trip about stuff, because remember, when you worry, what you focus on grows. So the more you worry about, oh, I reacted, the more you worry about, oh, I reacted, oh, I'm doing this wrong, oh, I fucked up, guess what? You're creating more of that. So just fucking don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just keep fucking persisting, okay? So yeah, that is your little lesson for today. I'll give you some more about the nervous system and how the nervous system works with neural pathways, and I'll give you a little more information about peptides and things like that as well. But yeah, this is just a little lesson for today. I hope that this helped you. Sorry if it was confusing. Yeah, just let me know if you have any more questions, and I will talk to you soon.